Morning, guys. Morning. I am down in Suwanee, Georgia, wearing my old Maverick jacket, and also repping the Montgomery stuff at the same time, so it's all good. But yeah, I'm down here delivering this morning, and they got a truck pulled in, so I gotta wait a little while, so it gives me time to go ahead and unsecure my load. Alright guys, real quick, how do I hang up my flags? So, sometimes if I have to, I'll run a bungee from up there. Sometimes it'll take a second bungee to get it to where it'll reach somewhere where you can hook it to. And I use wire or zip ties. That flag, one of the holes in the flag got caught up in there, which is fine. I use wire or zip ties to attach it to from the flag to the bungee. And as you can see over here, I use zip ties on this one. Zip ties work best. I really love zip ties. Zip ties will be your best friend if you decide to become a flatbedder. They help out a lot, make life a lot easier. The little magnetic beacon light, you'll see a lot of guys try strapping these things down or anything like that, but honestly, just sticking it up there, it don't go nowhere. As long as it's got a good clean surface. You might have to wipe it down a bit to give it a clean surface, and just stick it on there. Even if it's wet, just kind of wipe it down a little bit, stick it on there. As long as there's no layer of ice or layer of dirt down there, you'll never have to worry about it going anywhere. And what I like to do is take wire and run it through that hole. And that way, if I got a load that's tarped or something, I can just take that wire and run it through the D-ring to hang the light up. Works perfectly. As far as the banners go, real simple. Just loop around there, come back up to something right here. I like to feed it right in that gap. All of our trailers have this gap, and run it up. Do the exact same on the other side. Easy peasy. So this is how I hang up my oversized banner on the front. All I do is, you're going to take 2 bungees, and let's see here, let me zoom out a little bit on this, and oh Lord. So I take 1 bungee, and I want to go from top to bottom, and this next bungee comes around the outside, and it connects to these hooks here on the top and bottom, and that way it pulls it that way. And that's the one I just undid, kind of like over here on this side. That's all there is to it. It's real easy. Hey guys, we down here today in Pell City, Alabama. We're picking up a load of steel plates down here to take up to Iowa. I'm staying out this weekend. I'm staying out because I'm taking Friday, Saturday, Sunday off the following weekend. So for Easter, yeah, we have our annual camping trip that weekend, so I'll be home then, and that's going to be a great time. I'll be documenting most of everything that's going to be happening during our camping weekend. Be sharing it with y'all. Alright guys, so apparently I get over here and find out my load's already preloaded. Yay. I was kind of hoping that was going to be the case, and so yeah, I want to show you all the steps. So many steps to do all the work we have to do on these preloads over here at Montgomery Transport. First thing we're going to do is going to set the brakes on the trailer, and then we're going to go disconnect the trailer. It's going to rain out here. Kind of feel it in the air. Slide that out the way. There we go. Now it's going faster. Yeah, first thing we do is this. See, when I drop a trailer, I'll go all the way down, and I come up probably about 1 full turn. That way, the next guy that picks this up, this trailer won't be jacked up 10 feet in the air for him, and he has to fight with the landing gear, try to get up underneath it. Just let the truck pick up your load for you. Let that do all the work. Don't be doing all that extra cranking bull crap that a lot of you guys love to do to us. Makes no sense. None. Alright. Look at that. She dropped. It's done. Now, let's go over here and pick up the other trailer. As you can see, already hooked up to my trailer. Easy peasy. All you gotta do is wind landing gear, hook up the airline. I gotta secure this here load, throw some chains over it, and get on down. Might actually just throw straps over it. I might do that. I might. I don't even see why I gotta tarp this thing since it's outside anyway. But I'll tarp it. And yeah, let's get this thing secured down and covered up. Hey guys, as you can see, I'm doing an X chain across the front of it. I always like to have my X chain on the sides like that instead of like on top of the load, but sometimes you're not going to have a choice. You're going to have to put the binder on top, and that's all right too. But problem with it is it might come loose, whereas if it's, for some reason, if it's on the side, it won't come loose. Like, this chain will stay tight the entire trip. That's how we do our hookups. So this is how they like us to do our hookups over here as far as chains go. That's how it looks. And so it's real simple. The X chain's real simple. The physics behind it's real simple. I like using the mud flaps for the edge protection on these, because it's just a lot easier to use versus your regular edge protectors or metal edge protectors on here, because they'll constantly move and slide and you'll never get the angle right. So make life simple on you. If your company don't give you these big thick rubber mats, say you're working for a company like Maverick or something like that, use your coil pads. Make life easy on you. It'll do it. It does the same thing. So that's all you got to do. And let's get this thing tightened down. Alright, I got the chain part done. As you can see, it's X'd just like I had planned. One chain on the back of that. And I did this so it mirrors on both sides, just so that I'll have a little bit less slack. And that is perfectly okay. Still got like your 3 to 4 points of contact there. Same here. You got your 3 to 4 points of contact. And stretch that one out also. Perfectly okay. 3 to 4 points of contact. And mirrored on exactly the same on the other side. And got my edge protection up for my chains on these, using the metal edge protectors. Now what I'm going to do is throw one strap over the top and 2 straps in between. I'm going to do that on the front and back so that each layer is individually tied down. Because let's just go ahead and over secure this. It's easy to do, and all I need is my pole to push the strap through. Alright, we done. Just like planned. 2 in the middle, 2 straps in the middle, 1 over top. Chains up front, chains in the back. Chain up front, 3 in the middle, and 1 up top. So, yeah, we ready to rock and roll. Well, sorta. We gotta tarp this first. But before we get in tarping, I'm gonna put my moving blankets on the back, right there, and on the front. And because I absolutely hate ripping up my tarps. So here at Montgomery, they give you mud flaps, these mud flaps up here to protect your tarp. I suggest you to go to Harbor Freight, get you about 8 of the large moving blankets, because they do a far better job, and they're a lot easier, because those mud flaps likes to fall off your load every now and again. They'll try to slip out, especially while you're driving and the wind's hitting, and they'll slip out up underneath your tarp. Whereas a moving blanket, you ain't got to worry about it going nowhere. All right, let's get this done. Flatbedding 101, proper bungee maintenance. See, these bungees, they get dry rotted. They get messed up from time to time. Just lube them up. That's all you gotta do. Lube them up. That's all it takes, right there. So I made it to Knoxville, Illinois. I picked up out of Pell City, Alabama, and I made it, let's see here, did my 34 down in Falkville, I think that's the name of it, Falkville, Alabama. Did my 34 there, got up here, and I'm only about 100 miles, a little less than 100 miles away from delivery. So that's about how I like to plan it out. But yeah, just an exhausting day. 634 miles a day is just pretty much straight driving. Made a little video today. It's a little short reel. If you go through my if you go through my list of videos, you will see it down there. Yeah, I was really excited about it. Just in a few hours, it got like over 2,000 views. So I'm very excited about it. I've never produced anything that took off like that. So it was just a funny video to where me and a friend of mine was talking about some skits, and there was different ways I could play it out. I might do several skits kind of playing on the same thing, and just thinking of other stuff. But yeah, just a recap for the end of the week. I will be home Thursday, so looking forward to that. I absolutely hate doing these 34s out on the road. To the truckers that stay out like weeks and months at a time, more power to you. I can't do it. I can't. I had my fun of it years ago. I ain't going back to it. But I'm going to leave that freight out there for y'all, because after this, I might stay out another weekend. I don't know, sometime in April or something. Or not, this is April. Sometime in May or something like that. But it won't be in the near future. I know that much. All right, man. Y'all be safe out there.